my friends. Welcome to After Dark with the Ginger Cat Lady. I'm Pam, the Ginger Cat Lady. Harley, the Ginger Cat. I'm not sure where he's at. He was zooming around here earlier. Now I don't know where he's at. Skella, the black cat, is right there taking her bath as usual. We'll see how things go tonight. She has smacked him already once, so yeah. She's not very nice sometimes. Hey, Anna Marit. Hey, Kitty Jen. Welcome. Oh, she's gonna take off now. My fingers are a little copy dyed because I was copy dyeing some paper. We're gonna start out with some happy mail. I've got something here from, well, I've got a haul, something from Jay and something from PM Artist Studios, and this made it all the way from Australia in. Is there a date? Hey, Di. All right. She's here. Woo. Showing my address. Woo. All right. So this made it all the way from Australia. From Di. I was just looking to see if there was a date on this. January 6th, and it's the 13th. So that was 7 days. That was only a week. Wow. That'd be crazy talk. All right. Let's find my knife. Woohoo! I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I sent her a message. I said, I got it. So you need to be in chat right away. Because I didn't want to wait until she showed up at like 1:30 to be able to open it. It's too long. I know what one thing is, but it said there was some fabric in there too. So. Ooh. Ooh, look at those pretty quilt squares. Those are gorgeous dye. Did you make those? There's the back. Those are really pretty. And you got a card. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? That's very pretty dye. Very pretty. And I'm super excited about this. Oh, what's this? What's this? There's more. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's open this part first. Look at the cute little boho Christmas tree. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh. It's so adorable. So adorable. I'm going to have to put this in a spot where the kitties can't bash it around, but this is perfect. I love this dye. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And she sent me some goodies too. I'm messing with my Post-it note. What kind of goodies do we got? We got some different fibers. Thank you, Di, because I do not have very much in the way of fibers. This is fantastic. Look at, they're so soft. Look at all these pretty fibers. I like this one with the sparklies. Thank you, Di. You're so sweet. Oh, I'm not supposed to tell anybody that. Hey, Sandy. Yeah, Skella just got up and left, and Harley, I don't know where he's at. Ooh, this one's pretty too. I like the pastel-y colors in it. Very pretty. Very pretty. Thank you, Di. Now I gotta find a home for this stuff. These are very pretty. Those look cool on the front of a like an autumn kind of junk journal. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you, Di. Thank you, Di. Oh, and look, she even does the envelope all fancy and pretty, too. Mine don't get that fancy and pretty. All right, then we have, let me get my basket off of there. This was my order from Jay for the week, not this last Friday, but the Friday before. Hey, Vale. Hey, Kat. Welcome, welcome. So there's some pink cheesecloth, some very light pink cheesecloth. This is like some, looks like it might be ominous. Is that ominous, Vale? You're the ominous aficionado. Not sure if that's ominous or not. It's not brown, but it's not black, but it's not brown. Don't know what it is. It's pretty. I like it. I like it, like it. Here's a different color pink. That's pretty. That's like cotton candy-ish. And then there's another color of pink. And another color of pink because, I don't know, do you know somebody that likes pink? This is a ruffle that's going to get taken apart so it's not so ruffly. And then this is ominous. I know this is ominous. This might be copy dye. I think that's copy dye. And I think this might possibly, no, that's not copy dye. Maybe that's copy dye and ominous. I don't know what it is. I don't know. And then I got some tags from her. And some index cards that are, they're a very light pink. They're avocado dye. Ooh, that is gorgeous. This must be the raspberry. This may have to be my, go in my Scavvy journal for my pink page. One of those, anyway. And then I got some coloring book pages that are botanicals. I was thinking I could probably use these in the botanical journal. Yupper, yupper, yupper. And then some, these are kind of a brownish pinkish color. They're not really brown, but they're not really pink. Like they've got just a little bit of a tinge of pink to them. And there's a massive grungy piece of paper. And then a file folder that is green. I don't think I can use that in the well, I might be able to. I might be able to make a folio out of it or something. Might be able to make a folio that I can stick in a pocket or something. Ooh, that is showing a nasty color. That's a little closer, but that's about. Skella, could you get in your basket, please? There, that's a little bit closer to what it is, but not completely. It's a Oh, yeah, I don't know if that's ominous or what. I think it is ominous. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, yay, ever? That only took a month and a half at least. Hey, Christina, welcome, welcome. Skilla, get in a basket. I can't see through you. She's taking her bath on my planner. So that was my stuff from Jay for today. And then I have to remember when Jennifer comes in later tonight. I'm not gonna wait to open her package because that'll just drive me crazy. Well, it's not her package, but so Jennifer very kindly gave me a gift card to PM Artist Studio. So I went over there to order some stuff from the gift card, and of course ended up ordering more than the gift card. But you like my new cat cam? Okay. Ooh, I like this. Huh? There we go. Okay, so I got some foam stamps. This one's a dragonfly. Isn't that gorgeous? And a kitty cat. I thought that was so pretty. We'll look at that in a minute. And this is a splatter. This is one of Carrie's stamps. There's a couple splatter stamps in here. This is one of Karen's. Karen from Slapping Paint on Paper. If you didn't know, she now has a set of stamps that she created for PM Artist Studio. So this is one. There's more splatters. But if we zoom in instead of having to bring it up to you, there we go. You're kind of way out there anyway, PM. Well, we started out way out there because everything was on my desk. But anyway, there's another kitty cat. It's too dark because I was trying to make it so it was recognizing that green. Okay. This is the other flower stamp from Karen. Another splatter stamp. Those things stink. I think this was Yarrow. I don't remember, but I just like the botanical look of it. So, and I think this was called eucalyptus or something like that. I'll have to look at my order and see what they are and write them on there so I can remember what they are when I use them. And then I got, so these are called Doodle Cats. And they're made by Darcy. And then these are Hope Blooms, and one is called Joshua, and the other one is Tanika, and I don't know which one's which. This set is called Splatter and Splashes, and that's by Carrie. I was wrong on this. This is called Fennel, and it's created by somebody named Ames. This one and the Eucalyptus were both created by Ames. And then the Dragonfly just says STM, so I'm not sure who that is. No, basket. basket. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so that's those. And then we got some stencils. Okay, so this one is called Tapestry, and it's made by Rhonda Donna. And there's the stencil. This one is the Pop Dot Lichtenstein that's made by Becky. And it's just a big dot one. This is Eddie's Elegant Mayhem. I love this one. It is so pretty. Oh, look, there we go. Okay. There's Eddie's Elegant Mayhem. So there's Elegant Mayhem. Oops, come on. This is the Pop Dot Lichtenstein. And this one is the Tapestry by Rhonda Donna. Isn't that gorgeous? I can't wait to make some pages on my 12 by 12 because these are 9 by 12s. So I can get, look at that. If I place it on there just right, you can get the entire piece of 8.5 by 11 paper covered. Just got to be happy. All right, Di. Thank you for sending me happy mail. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So that was my happy mail and my haul. And then let's see what's we got in here. We have a little stencil that is a volume stencil for some reason. I don't know. And oh look. Oh look. Wow. I got some pea papers. Well, Patricia. That is, yeah. Yay! I'm so excited. No, he hasn't. Harley hasn't been up here. Well, he was up here earlier, and she did try to bap him, and then I hollered at her, and when I hollered at her, it scared him, and so he took off running, and the basket here fell off and knocked some stuff off over here, and so he might have scared himself sufficiently enough that tonight he's not going to be hanging out much, but I can't wait to use this for something. Maybe one of these fun stencils. I think my favorite are the kitty cat stamps, though. I love those kitty cat stamps. They're very, very cute. Adorbs, adorbs. But I thought this would be perfect for the journal that we're working on, the botanical journal. Plus, I like including stuff like that in my, even if it's not just purely a botanical journal, I like putting florals and stuff in there. So I didn't realize I got that many stamps. I'm going to have to write on the back of those so I can remember which ones they are. I love these splatters. Those splatters are going to get used a lot. A lot. Good job, Carrie. Okay, so we are going to start out with Scavvy. And then hopefully that gives me enough time for the paper that I copy dyed while Juju was on to dry. And then I can work on my, I've got like another little project thingy that I need to get done. And then after that, we will finish up the, working on some blooming pages for the, what do you call it? Botanical journal. Isn't that just so cute? I love it. It's so pink and so me. I got some dye in my house. Ooh, I wonder if it works like voodoo. I can poke it. Okay, so I know I said I was going to go in order, and I started looking at it, and I didn't like. I'm going to have to do some research to get pink, so I can do do some, like go through and find some stuff in my house that is pink that matches the Scavvy Hunt, so that I can do the pink page. So I kind of skipped over it. Oh, good Lord, no, Vale, because you didn't even get the package. Can you send me a picture of it? And if there's any phone number on there, I'll call and take care of it tomorrow. Because that's ridiculous. They shouldn't be charging you for something that you haven't received, or that you didn't receive, that you weren't going to receive. Okay, so okay, so for Scavvy tonight, we are going to work on we're going to create a tag, use some junk mail, a napkin, some book page, a playing card, patterned paper, gauze, splatter paint, a window envelope, some butterflies, lace, and a stencil. All on one page. So here we go. Patterned paper. I want to pick my napkin first, because I think that's going to dictate my patterned paper. If I can reach it. I have to use my scissors to get it down because my scissors are long. And luckily the tub that I have my napkins in has a handle on it. Ooh. Well, how about that? Right there. Problem is I don't think I have patterned paper that will match that. That is gorgeous, though. Gorgeous. Let's see. Got a lot of white napkins, that like the insides of napkins. I got that. That's autumn, 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 autumn. Got that. Ooh. Here we go. Okay. Well, hang on a second, Pam. Think about this. Think about this. Think about this. Because what I wanted to do was, with the envelope, I was thinking of making a specimen slide type thing. And I wanted to cover the envelope with, I can still do that though, right? Oh, I need that in my botanical journal. And that. I got that in Australia when I was there. Fun fact. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that catches my eye. Some tall. Let's use that one since it's all trashed up. Well, we'll do two of those. I think I have a ton of the pulled off pieces of tissue. Why are they like, why does it seem like they're thicker than the other? Hey Zippy, bye Zippy. Okay, thanks Zip, or thanks Bill. Zippy Sasha's in, zipping around, chat still giving wedgies. What? Zippy's flying around giving wedgies to people? That's not cool, Zip. That's not cool. Alright, so those go with that. This, I think we'll use this. All right. So there's our napkin. So then the pattern paper to go with that. And I have a ton. That should go there. Don't think. Is that big enough? Just about. Not sure why I bought this. I think I got it for uber cheap. Okay, we might be able to use that one, but I'm not sure that that's what I'm really looking for. That one would go really good with that one. But is that considered, are these considered, meh. Are those considered a patterned paper? I mean, they don't really have a pattern on them. She wedged you and left? Whoa, Christina, that's just rude. That's just rude. How dare she? Ooh, I like that one. Okay, can I consider that patterned paper? It just says patterned paper. Patterned paper. Repetitive patterns down here. Patterned paper. And to me, I don't know, Christina. Like I've had some that I've sent to Anna Marit that have taken like a month or so. See. I've always considered anything like this that's been printed as a patterned print, as a patterned paper. Okay, I don't want to use that one. I really like this one, and I think that would go well with this. It's not just cardstock, it has a print on it. Yeah, it takes a while for stuff to get there. It's that slow boat to China kind of thing, you know? It's really kind of dumb. Urgh. Dropped something on the floor and I can't get it now. Okay. I was just looking to see if I had something that might kind of go with that ish that I can maybe tear and add to it. I mean, I know I've got the book page, but I was just looking to see if I had something that was a quote-unquote pattern that I could add with it. But not a big, huge, obnoxious pattern. Oh, here we go. Can we add some of this? That's not quite the right color yellow. Yeah, we can add some of that to it. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Let's do some of that. Okay. Do I have a bib swap? Yes, we have. Did you not see our swap stuff for um uh um Harley's for members only swap? Except you have to have your thing in by tomorrow, or well, today, the 14th. Um, oh God, I almost knocked the. the thing over. You heard your name? Okay. We have a swap that's going right now that is your thing is due by tomorrow, though. It's let me get this sweater off. It's bugging me for some reason. It's the altered pets card thing. Okay, so we've got this. We got this. We've got tissue paper that also has butterflies. Junk mail. Alright, I was going to use the base of some junk mail to make my tag. But I also need some, don't know what I want to cover it with. Yeah, so go to Discord and look under members only, and it says Harley's Swap Hub, and then there's a thread in there for the January swap. It's the artsy altered paper or artsy altered pet photos. So yeah, so check over there. But you have to have your at least a picture of one of them done today, and in there saying how many you want to do and where you want to send them to, and then Michelle will add assigned partners from there. I think tomorrow, and then you mail them out after that. So. All right, what was it that Anna Marit wanted me to look at? Hold on a second here. Oh my gosh, Anna Marit, that's crazy. That's a lot of ice. That looks really cold. That looks really cold. I don't know how you live there, Anna Marit. I would freeze to death. But I'm a big wimp sometimes, so. Oh, Zippy's back. Zips in via banister to land a perfect dismount, wedgie free, thank you. Zips by Christina and gives a good yank. Poor Christina, you already yanked on her underwear once already, poor thing. Christina isn't going to be sitting for a while now. What do I want to cover my... What do I want to put on my tag, tag? We want to stencil on the tag. So we want some plain. Are you wide enough? No, you're not, darn it. We want some plain stuff for the back of the card. Okay, I'm going to use that for the back of the card. Oh wait, well I might have some scrap that I can use. We'll use that for the back of the card, and the front of the card we'll use just regular white stuff. Because I want to use the stencil, which means I want to use some paint and some, or not some paint, some ink and some, a stencil. Lace junk mail. I need my scissors again. Okay. And I want a window envelope that Christina's yelling, ah! Poor Christina. Wait, what is the purpose of that window? I mean, that looks really dumb. I don't like that window. I think I need to throw that one away. Okay, we could use that one. Actually, could we use... Let's use that one. We could use that part of it right there. Yippers. Unless, hang on a second, let me make sure. I don't have something that has a better window. You know, just use it, Pam. It was your first thought. Use it. Okay. I've got the stuff for a tag, which is my junk mail. I've got my napkin book pages over there. I need a playing card. I've got my pattern paper, gauzes over there. Paint will get when we need it. Window envelope. Butterflies will get when we need it. Lace and stencil. Okay. Let me grab the playing card. I got a ton, but I want just a plain boring one. There we go. Right there. Oh, stay there. Okay. Vale lives in Canada. Okay, so we're going to use this on here. And I think, let's see if we do it. We do it like that. This part over here we can put down here. Or use on the tag or something, and let's do it, and we'll put this down here at the bottom. Okay. So we need to trim it right there. All of my paper cutters are currently hiding from me. Bye, Anna Marin. Have a good day. Alright, and of course we've got to get some ink around the edge of it. Does anybody else have an ink that's just their go-to ink, that it's the one that sits on the table, the one that they use all the time? Or do you switch it up for different things, like depending on the color of your paper or whatever? Okay. Ooh. Tea-dyed and soot, vintage photo, and scorched timber. I always have walnut stain and vintage photo. Tea-dye is a little bit too orange for me sometimes. Walnut stain and vintage photo were the ones I had from like way back when his stuff first came out, like way back when I was working at a scrapbook store still, when scrapbook stores actually existed. I just got glue all over my hand. Oh. And then it moved. Booger head. It's hard to see where the actual page is to line it up because of the other pages kind of sticking out. Brushed corduroy, potted soil, and vintage photo. Are all of those brown colors? Are some of those the the archival inks? Hey, Sandy. Just noticed that you were here. Sorry. The salvage patina is gorgeous, yeah, but it's not something I use to like ink my edges up with and stuff unless I'm using that specific color. I usually go more vintage photo too, but for some reason walnut stain's been hanging out on the desk, so it's been walnut stain lately. Oh, that's right, we weren't going to do that. We were going to put some of this so that we had some patterned paper on here. And we're just going to mark it so it ends where the other one ended so it doesn't look funny. And then let's go there. Of course. Okay. Potted soil is Ranger archival. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know they had a copy color for the distress. Is that an old one or a newer one? I don't think I've seen that one. Okay. Oh, copies archived too. Okay, that's probably why. Black used to be when I first started. That was the only one I ever inked with because that was the only color I really had. So all of my early stuff was only inked in black because that was all I had. But then when I started getting into the stuff that was a little bit more vintagey looking, then I had to have the brown, you know. I think so. I tend when it's like really bright colors, like a lot of my scrapbook pages when I was doing that was they were really bright, and so I used black with those. But the vintagey stuff has to have a brown. It doesn't look right with the black. Okay, so we've got our pattern paper. That part's done. So I think we will, let's cover this. There it is. Di, have you decided what your project is for tonight? Nope. So we're not coming prepared to play. We're just coming to watch you play and maybe more Valentine cards. I thought I had a scrap, but I don't. I thought I had a scrap, but I don't. Okay, let's use this. You have 2 hours to decide. Oh, man. Okay, we'll just cut the bottom part off. 2 hours. All right, all right, all right. Brown ink comparison sounds like a good place to start. That sounds like a cop-out. I don't know what to do, so hey, we'll just compare brown ink. Okay, where's my little itty bitty one? There you are. Okay, one of you ends. There we are. Okay. No, we're not doing that with that one. Right, Christina? Isn't that a given? Isn't that corduroy one kind of a yellowy brown? Okay, somebody needs to clean their scissors. Stuff be sticking. Stuff be sticking. All right, tag is done. Well, I mean it's made, but it's not done. Okay, I probably should have waited to cover the backside, but I did not, so oh well. And now I'm cold. I need to wash my jacket I got when I was copy dyeing paper. Apparently I got my sleeve in it, which is why it's all rolled up, because it's wet and it's bugging me. It doesn't dry very fast. I even tried drying it with my heat tool and that didn't work. All right, stencil. Well, let's give the tag some color first. No. I just want a stain. Not a spritz. Picket fence? No, we're not going to spray white on white. Black soot. Antique bronze. I need to get some, like, alright, let's do vintage photo. I need to get some more colors of, just like basic colors of this, like some lighter browns and stuff. Brown ink art. Okay, where is the rest of that piece of paper that we just cut up? We can use it to spray on. Okay, there's that one. And let's add a little bit of... Where's the other one? We had another one. Where did it go? Let's add a little bit of vintage photo spritz. I love how it changes color. Okay, I think for the stencil. Just had an idea. Look what I have. We do like that. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work. What I want to do is spray the butterfly with the vintage photo spritz, which has the mica in it. And I'm hoping what it does is make it darker where the stencil is and sparkly. But we shall see. I don't want that word in there. Okay. Perfect. You see it? That's pretty. That's pretty. Okay. Y'all are going over there for now. I need a tub of water that sits by my table that I can just toss my stencils and stuff into. Okay. Well, my fingers were copy dyed earlier, and now they're vintage photo dyed. It did work. It worked out really good, didn't it? I love it. That turned out really pretty. Oh wow, I didn't even mess up the back. Look at me go. I don't know if those darker spots are gonna, oh, that's really wet still. Okay, we're gonna let that dry a little before we do anything with it because the tag itself is very damp because it got sprayed a lot, but I'm very happy with how that came out. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. That is some cool stuff. Cool. Hey, Zena. Hey, Timinx. Thank you. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Tim. I love it. Okay, so there's that. So I have my junk mail is under there, and my tag. I think what we'll do is first. Yeah, I know I said I was going to let it dry. I lied. Apparently. So just so you all know, if you like walk away and go to the bathroom and then come back and we're not here, at 1 a.m. my time, which is 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, dye comes on. So if you walk away and go to the bathroom and we're not there, we've gone over to dyes. We do that every Wednesday morning. It's Wednesday now, right? Well, it still is a Tuesday still. It's still Tuesday here, but we do it every Wednesday morning. Okay. Okay, there's our book page. Okay, and then we said we were going to put some gauze and some lace on it. So cheesecloth is the same as gauze, right? We're going to take a little bit of this really ratty cheesecloth. Really ratty cheesecloth. Good night, Christina. I'm sorry I missed your live again today. I didn't couldn't fall asleep and didn't wake up until, well, just about the time you were ending. And didn't realize until I was watching Juju, I'm like, oh God, I miss Christina again. I'll try again next week. It is on my planner. It's in my planner, so I know it happens. Okay, so I think we're just going to add a piece of gauze there. Piece of lace on top of it. Yes, there's always next Tuesday. I will try again. I know I've got some little flutterbys in here. Oh, you booger. Well, that butterfly decided to go to the other art table. That's a moth, though. I don't want a moth. I don't like that one. I think I like the bigger one, but I'm not sure that I want that color. Not sure why I have that butterfly, because I don't like the sideways butterflies. It just don't, that doesn't look like a butterfly to me. I don't know. It's just me. Okay, let's use the one that's on the table. But I do want, I need a butterfly that will fit in this window here. An awful lot of moths. That's a clear sticker, though. It's not going to show up very well, and I don't really want a fussy cut around him on a piece of paper, so that's not an option. We could do that one. Oh, that's the same one. Apparently I like that one. Sometimes you just gotta fly away. Why does that make me think of come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me? Yeah, that was really bad singing. I apologize. There's another one of them sideways butterflies. Why do I have a sideways butterfly? I don't like them. Okay, that's too small. What colors do we have in that napkin that we're using? We've got blues and browns and yellows. That one's blue. Let's see if we've got a pretty blue butterfly. I know, it's a moth. Too small. Wait a minute, isn't one of the prompts to use something that you don't like? Or is it a color you don't like? I just noticed I have a string on my sleeve. I think it's a color you don't like. A color you dislike. Whale. Yeah, that one's way too big. I don't like the blue ones. They're not the color blue I'm looking for. Ooh, I got that blue one. Oh, that one's pretty too. Okay, let's use this one. If we can get his little body off of there. Luckily, all I glued on there was just his little body. Cool. I have a half-made journal card there now too. Look at that. Okay. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, yellow fletcher buys go bye-bye. Orange. What are you? You're yellow. Mm. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot that there was a... Well, I'll get him later because he's lost down there on the other craft floor, so, or the other craft table, on the other craft floor. That's funny, Pam. That's funny. All right. I want to... Oh, yay. Okay. I want to make this a pocket, but I don't want to see this behind it. Let's get my stuffs on here first. No, no, no. Just glue it. Just glue it. Glue it down. Okay. There's that part. Hey, Jane. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Kitty Cam. My fingers are sticky, and therefore it's pulling up what I want to stay and making a mess out of it instead of making it look pretty. So you need to go back under there because now you look ugly. Oh my gosh. Okay. You stay there. Thank you. Okay, a little bit of lace. Goes on top of that. And the butterfly needs a little bit of ink around his edges to make the white go away because I am not fussy cutting around this little teeny tiny butterfly. Oh, that's not the butterfly I'm using. Oh, yes, it is. Never mind. It's going on this one. I was thinking of that one. Like, what am I doing? It's all good. I know what I'm doing, I think. Okay. All right. Did we create a tag? Yes, we did. Did we use junk mail? Behind the tag. Did we use a book page? Yep. Gauze, lace, and butterfly. All right. So, we need a rag flag on here, and that would take another thing out. You want a kitty too? Did you see the pretty butterfly I did on my tag, the big butterfly? I really like that effect. That turned out super cool. Super cool. Okay, do we have... Yes, we do. Way down in the bottom. As if I don't get my hands stuck in the jar. Is that even big enough? It's gonna have to get stapled on there like that because it's not big enough to. Yeah, that one's not gonna work. Okay. That'll work. Here we go. Thank you, Zena. Thank you, Kitty Jen. Okay, if I cut that, yeah. Cut it in half. I have no. Okay. Snot punch. Maybe I should have left it long. It's kind of a little stubby rag flag, but hey, it's got a rag flag, so we can add a rag flag to our list. Somewhere. Here it is. 77 rag flag. Actually, let's write that. All of those things on it. Well, stick that on the back of there for now, and then we'll write it on the back of this later. Okay, so I want to put this in here. As a pocket, and I think where's my specimen card part? There it is. Okay. I don't want to go much further up than my specimen card. So maybe like right about here. All right, paper cutter. are going to glue this part down right here. And we're going to glue this part down right here, just on the very edge so that it doesn't make it hard to get that tag in there. Okay, and then I want to put a piece of cardstock across there. Well, it's going to have a square window on that, square corner on that side. Because I want the tissue paper to stick to it. So, okay. So we're going to put some glue over here, some glue here, and some glue here. Hey, Denise. A rag flag is, yeah, just usually it's like a piece of fabric on the end because it's a rag. But yeah, that's all a rag flag is. It's just a piece of fabric on the end. Pamela ding dong. I am a ding dong. That so suits me. Alrighty. We're going to trim this off. Are you at work, Denise? Okay. How'd Brother's chemo go? Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to wrap this. So I think we'll put it here. No. Put it over here. And then we'll wrap it over this way. Will that get us? No. Trying to get a flutterby on the back of it. Alright, that'll work. Tell them you've got craft stuff to do and they need to leave you alone. What's wrong with those people? Good Lord. Oh. I didn't want to glue that shut yet. Unglue, 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 unglue. Because I want to put the butterfly on something and then put it behind here, so all you see is the butterfly and whatever's behind it. So we need to figure out what to put behind the butterfly too. Okay, but let's cover this. And for that, we're just going to use our skew goo. I know this is not the correct brush. However, it's the only brush that has a large head to it. So, yeah. Because all the others, if you ask where are they, they're dirty. That's where they are. They're dirty. Or not clean. Dirty, not clean, whatever. They're soaking in water. As per usual. I was going to clean them earlier, but then I started copy dyeing paper for some stupid reason. Well, I have a project that I need to work on after this, and I needed copy dyed paper for it, and I needed 11 pieces, and I didn't have 11 pieces of copy dyed paper, so I had to make some. Okay, so this part was going to go right at the seam. Okay, and then we're just gonna put some glue here. Okay. No, you don't. That was rude. Every freaking time, Pam. Every freaking time. Big dummy. Maybe I should let it dry and it wouldn't do that. Oh, where is the edge? There it is. I saw somebody earlier do something with an envelope, and they pulled the window off the back, or off the inside, and then they covered with paper, flipped it over, because the whole envelope was open. They flipped it over and then cut out from the back that part because it was cardstock that they were doing it with, and cut that part out, and then glued the plastic back on. But that's a little bit of overkill with the napkin because it comes off the window really easily, as you can see. As long as you're not a dork and do it the wrong way. Okay, I know that there's a little curvy thing in here somewhere. Uh-oh. Did we glue you to the table? Nope, Amy. That would have been a bummer. That would have been a bummer. A bummer. Okay. Okay, we still have napkin left. Can you stop moving around the table, please? And you can do this with decoupage. You can do this with matte medium. I'm just using, or not decoupage, Mod Podge, decoupage, medium, matte medium, whatever. I'm just using watered down glue because I have school glue coming out my ears. Oh, the index card? The light pink index card, is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about that really bright pink one? Okay, fingers crossed that we didn't melt the envelope window. Nope. Woohoo! Okay, let me clean that up. Where's your glue book, you ask? I don't know. I say somewhere over the rainbow, but not right here. I had one. It's probably in an overwhelm box somewhere. Probably in an overwhelm box. All right, where did that napkin go, or that wipey go? Okay. We're gonna have to let him dry because I can't trim. Can't trim around the outside yet because it's still really wet. Okay. I think I put this on upside down because that little tabby thing was down at the bottom before. Such is life. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put this up to the side and let it dry a little bit. But while it's doing that, we can do the, well, hang on a second. Let's get the other layer of stuff on there so we don't have to let it dry again later too. Stuff. It's called glue, Pam. But yeah, that's what it's called. And then we can put the pork brush into the water so that it's not ruined. Well, I needed to splatter, and I just used my splatter brush for paint or for glue, so that was not smart. All right, in the water you go. Let's bring. Oops, you're dirty, nasty. Hey, Saul. Harley's hiding on us today. I don't know where he's at right now. She skippy bapped him earlier, or was trying to skippy bap him, and had the pop in the air, and I hollered, and hollering scared him. Should have just let her skippy bap him. Hollering scared him, and he jumped out of the basket. He was in the one that she's in right now. He jumped out of the basket and took off running, which caused the basket to fall over, which caused the basket then knocked something else over, and he ran even faster and further and hasn't been back on the table since. So I think we were sufficiently scared. Hey, Jill, welcome, welcome. So, Vale, are you talking about the hot pink paper from Jay or that light pink? Okay. That one's all sticky. Okay, so there's that part. We need to make something to go in there that has the I just remembered we have the playing card still too. Okay. Yes, she does. She's not a very nice cat, I told you. She's not very nice. I tell you. Okay. We can put playing card on here. Now that I put the glue away and the paintbrush, that's really good. Oh! It's okay. It's okay. We got to. We got to. Wait, do I want to cover the playing card with the same thing? Think, Pam, what are you going to do? Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. That's fine. I thought she was going to be nice and give him a kiss again, but obviously that was not in the cards. Oh, sorry. I want to get this done before it's time to go over to dyes. Okay, that's done. Good morning, Orla. This one. I'm sorry, Orla. You too, Saul? I'm sorry. Y'all, we gotta stop falling apart. Yes, I know. Old age sucks. How you feeling, Vale? Mm. Okay. I'm on the big screen. Woohoo! I'm a movie star. So in about 45 minutes, we'll head over to Di's channel. Um, she was coming on lives at at that time of night far before I existed, and so I like to honor her time because she honors my time. So, and I appreciate that. Ow! I just stabbed myself. Luckily, not hard, but it did hurt. Yeah, they are, Vale. They really are. That's why they don't like giving them to people that much anymore. But if it got rid of the pneumonia, that's all that was really mattered, right? Okay, so my thought is that I was thinking I could write on this, but I would want to write on this side, not this side, because this side is so pretty. Okay. That makes so much sense, Bill. I swear. The U.S. Postal Service is kind of odd lately. I don't know if they've cut back a lot of jobs or something. I don't know. Okay, what I was thinking is to maybe make a tuck or a pocket here on the back. And we can use some more of this patterned paper because we have some more of the patterned paper. If we do that, okay, we could use that piece, or I think I'm kind of leaning towards this. Yeah, leaning towards that. Okay, I want this part though. I don't want the whole thing. How much of it do I want? If the card is over, let's see. I want that much. That much. Okay, we are done with the glue this time. We are not decoupaging anything else. My grandson is asking for help to build his Christmas gift, so I will say goodnight in case I don't make it back. All right, Jane. Have fun with your grandkid. Always should take precedence over me. Hmm. didn't have that little shelf on there. That little shelf makes it hard. That's the sandpaper, not the dauber. Big dummy. Where's the dauber? Here's the dauber. Oh my goodness, if I only had a brain. Da, 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 da. Okay, the rest of it we can ink up once it gets on here. Okay. That little finger move, by the way, if you see me do it, is because I can't figure out where something is that I was looking for. Oh, you didn't find that very well. Okay, well. I'll just snip your little corner right there. How's that? Perfect. Okay, and we need more down here, just a little bit, yes. Okay. Okay, so this playing card is very flimsy. I don't know if it's just still wet. It doesn't feel wet. I mean, I guess it could be inside, but... Okay, so there's my tag with my butterflies. There's my playing card with my napkin. I think, can we just put, I guess it goes that way. Can we put you on there and just cut you down? Yes, we can. Okay. Okay, so create a tag, check. Junk mail, check, because it's in between these two layers of paper. Napkin, check. Book page, check. Playing card, check. Pattern paper, check. Gauze, check. Window envelope still working on. Butterflies, check. Lace, check. Stencil, check. And rag flag, check. So we need to do the splatter paint and finish up the envelope, and then we are done. So, let's splatter on here. And in reality, we're not going to really splatter. We're going to spray, but it's going to look like splatter. So if we do this slow, it gives us splatters. All down my finger. That's a big splatter. It's not supposed to do it that way. Okay, we can splatter it this way then. Because now I look like I have metallic baby diarrhea on my fingers. Oh my gosh. Metallic baby diarrhea. Okay, let's see how that dries. Okay, we have splatters. We're going to let that dry. See how this thing is doing. Okay, you're going to go over there. You're going to go over here. You're going to go right here. Okay, I think we're dry enough that we might be able to cut it now. If I can see where I'm supposed to cut it is the problem. The reason I'm doing this is because I can see the light through it. Okay, do we have an open edge still somewhere? No, we do not. Yeah, we do. Put it on upside down. Thank you, Vale. Okay, so I think... Ugh. Could you have been more up in cutting that, Pam? That was dumb. How is it not cutting down the fold? Okay. Ow. Didn't want to melt the envelope, but I almost melted my hand. Ooh, yes, Vale. Those would make great paint palettes. I think they would make fantastic paint palettes. That would be fun. I mean, what better way to have your paints in a beautiful shell? I would decoupage them and then use them for the paint palette. Okay, come on, chair. You can do it. You can do it. Over the hole. I can't. Get the foot up on the chair. There we go. Why is the chair trying to kick me out of it? I just want to get comfy. There we go. Holy Toledo Batman. All right. Now. There we go. Whew, that was too much of a workout, guys. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I still had some more of that stuff in the corner over here. Okay. I have gotten so much use out of this little paper cutter so far. I love it. Okay. So we've got the butterfly and the pink paper. I think I want to stamp. Where did I put those stamps? I'm like, these are my favorite stamps. I want to keep them out. There they are. Perfect. Okay, Flutterby stays right there. And then put some blue here. Good night, Orla. I hope you're able to get some sleep. Okay, there's that part. Now, we need to glue the envelope back together down here. Right? Yeah. Ooh. Now, with being watercolors, would they stick to that? I think I might have just made this so that my thing won't fit in there anymore. Okay, I think we're gonna have to I don't know why I tried so hard to get a butterfly back here when it's gonna have to it needs to be glued down to the page. Yeah, I don't know if it would stick unless you maybe gessoed it first, but then I don't know how that stuff works with gesso either. Okay, I know what we can do over here. Let's move the map. Okay. Metacrylics would be really cool, yes. And I think those would stick because they're acrylic. Let's do. Okay, hopefully I will make it so that my tag goes in and stays in and fits, and it does, and everything stays where it's supposed to. and I'm a happy camper. Okay. Tag, junk mail, napkin, book page, playing card, patterned paper, gauze, splatter, window enterprise, lace, stencil, and a rag flag. We done it, peoples. We done it. All right, so I don't think this is going to write on here. It does, but you can barely see it. Yeah, you can't see that very well. Okay, how can I do this? I don't want to cover up my card. I think I'm just going to rewrite it on another piece of paper and just stick it behind there. I think I'll do it on this lighter one this time because the lines on that one are too dark. Where's my lined one? I have one that's just a regular lined one that I used last time that I don't know where it went to. Okay, let's put this one back in here. We'll use this because the lines don't get in the way as much. Let's put it on a piece of paper so that the stickum doesn't go away. Okay, so number 11 was create a tag, which we did. 12 was to use junk mail. 13 was a napkin. 14 is book page. 15 was a playing card. 20 was patterned paper. 22 was gauze. 32 was splatter paint or ink. 36 is window envelope. 41 was butterflies. 43 was lace. 55 was a stencil. And 77 was a rag flag. Okay, and that's going to get tucked back there. That's going to get tucked in there. And that needs to somehow go on there. I didn't really want to have to glue it down, but I think gluing it down is the only way that I can do it. I could paper clip it, but then the rest of the page is just like uber boring. Okay, we're going to paper clip it, and then maybe next week we can do something with a prompt that we can do stuff over there. I know there's a texture prompt. So maybe we can do some texture. Hey, Anna Marit. Maybe we can add some texture paste over there or something. I hope that paper clip's going to hold it. I may have to do a bigger one. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's grab the highlighter. We created a tag. We used junk mail, napkin, book page, playing card, pattern paper, gauze. We splattered paint. We added a window envelope and some butterflies and lace and a stencil and a rag flag. Where did my eraser go? Oh, there it is. So next week, I want to do the pink page. And I think I can find a pink cartoon character. And we can probably do it ombre. So pink ombre page. A repetitive pattern. If I used a stencil, if I used the stencil that has diamonds on it, that's a repetitive pattern, right? So then we could do texture. Oops. We could create a pink postage stamp. If I'm doing it all pink, then that would be monochromatic also, right? If I use the diamond stencil, that would also be a geometric design. And since we're doing a postage stamp, we could do number 99, which is a postcard. Maybe we'll make a cartoon character postcard that's pink on a pink ombre page that has a repetitive pattern that's using texture paste. It is a geometric design. And on the back of the postcard, we could do lyrics from a Pink song. Okay. There's the plan for next week. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And I think we've got 24 done so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 26 done so far. And then 10 would be 36 in 3 weeks. Alrighty. I have to do something else here. I don't know what to do to it though. Oh, it's Di's time. Let me see if she has set up her stream yet. Okay, so when she goes live, when I end this stream, it will pop you over there. You don't have to leave. It will just automatically send you over there because of the way that I am setting it up right now. And she is live right now. So I will say goodbye to you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it so very much. I know you have other places you could be, but you choose to be with me, and that makes me very happy. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, night, evening, daytime, whatever it is, wherever you are. Remember, you don't have to go anywhere. I will click the end stream and it'll pop you back over there. I hope to see you over at Di's. I love y'all. Bye.